We are now joined by Mr. Chandru Kalro, Managing Director at the company. So thank you very much. Great to have you with us here. Appreciate you joining in. You know, I'll start with what I put to an earlier company we had, in the sense that is the entry level segment seeing a lot of pressure? We had the management of Godrej Appliances join us last week. They said, you know, entry level segment is sales are down some 20-25% compared to same period last year. What are you seeing, sir?
Good morning, Prashant, and nice of you to have me. You're right. The entry level segment is not growing for us. I won't say we are under pressure. The upper segment is growing. The entry level segment is kind of stagnant. That's what we are seeing.
Okay. The upper segment, you said the premium segment is growing. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give us some growth rates? What are you looking at? What has it been in Q1 so far and for the rest of the year?
So Q1, if you see, for example, if you take pressure cookers, our value-added pressure cookers have grown at a far faster clip. Of course, Q1 does not have a base because the previous year base was not really comparable. But if you see, relatively speaking, what used to be a 70-30 between entry level or aluminium and value-added, that is now more like 60-40 or even 25. So that is the kind of thing that we are seeing. Obviously, the inflation is hitting the lower middle class, which is why the entry level is slightly under pressure.
Entry level is what percentage of, I mean, what would you define? At what price point is the cutoff between entry level and higher? For you?
I don't think we look at it as price point. So, for example, if you take pressure cookers, for example, stainless steel pressure cookers we call as the mass premium segment, and aluminium we will call as the entry level.
Right.
Okay.
So, then what the entry level is it a significant chunk of what you sell? What's as a percentage of sales, sir?
It will be more than 60% normally, and the other one will be around 40%. Remember that Prestige is a mass premium brand. We are selling to a slightly higher audience within whatever we do. And therefore, we are relatively less affected by this inflation because of the kind of target segments we target.
But you're saying that 60% of sales are kind of stagnant right now. They're not seeing that momentum.
Not really. At this moment, yes, because the first quarter was really not a base effect that we should count. So the 60% is stagnant, the 40% is growing at a double digit.
This inflation impact, right, for low-income households, has it gotten worse than, say, what it was about a couple of months ago?
It's about the same. I wouldn't say it's getting worse because, the food inflation has certainly abated. Things are looking slightly better there. The offline purchases that we are seeing in the market is quite robust. Even as we speak, I'm in the market and I'm seeing that there are enough customers in the market. So it's not as if the market is depressed or people are not coming to buy or anything like that. At least not for us. That's what we are seeing.
So what is your exposure currently to the rural markets as a percentage of overall sales?
Direct rural is a single digit, what we count as direct rural. Okay. What we count as maybe indirect rural will be the tier 3, tier 4 cities. That is significant. That could be about 20+%. But we can never measure that for sure.
So, got that. You know, TTK is usually seen as a South India, sort of primarily South India exposed company, but that's not true. I mean, about half of your sales now come from North India. Is the slowdown more pronounced in the North or in the South now, as you see it?
Prashant, you are absolutely right when you say we are no longer just a South company. We are a truly national company. And I'm not seeing any change trends anywhere in any part of the country. It's largely similar. It's largely that the lower middle class which is affected. And we are doing everything to make sure we make things interesting to our target audience. We've got lots of products lined up, already launched, and some coming for the season as well. Most of our focus is on the innovations, the upgrade products, and our exchange scheme did exceedingly well this year, telling us that strategy is certainly working for us.
So Jagannathan, when he was with us last, he told us that the UK arm is doing horribly badly. Can you tell us what's the status now?
Well, unfortunately, that's true as we speak because their inflation rates are only getting worse, as you know. And hopefully with the new Prime Minister coming in, we'll see some direction in that. But yes, I mean, they are facing a tough time as we speak. So they're doing everything to make sure that they keep the company up and at least keep our market shares going. That's been their focus.
All right, Mr. Malro, thanks a lot for joining us. That's